Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bubba Fett Show. My friend's supposed to invest in our company. I'm supposed to get the check 2 weeks ago. Wire, euphemism for a check. Doesn't come. She just wants to talk about it. We talk about it again, the investment into a startup. And she is like, yes, okay, I'm going to do it on Friday. Friday comes last week. Doesn't happen. This week, I don't want to really talk to her because I'm going to be irritated. Because we moved some money around based off the presumption that her money would be coming in. And it didn't. And she's like, can we talk? And I feel like the best course of action is like looking at it from a woman's perspective. That if a man seems available, he's less attractive, i.e. personified. The investment is less attractive. So if I ignore the bitch, she'll be like, I feel left out. This is a trust fund kid that's very irresponsible. And I'm like, she just wants to be part of something. So let's make her not part of it. Make her beg for it, as Trump would say. And then she'll give the money. We'll break them down through negging, like kind of by omission or by exclusion. So I feel good about that. Yeah, I think aromatase inhibitors fuck up your hair so fucking bad. I think that's just like that does do it. Or it's the high dose vitamin D. Something's going on. My hair is like not so hot right now. I don't know what it is. I go through cycles where it's like really thick and then it'll shed. So I've been thinking about my testosterone and everything. Like, I don't feel as like aggro. I don't like the weight I've put on coming down. But then again, getting back on testosterone at a lower dose, it's not going to come off as quickly as higher doses. So the frame of reference is all fucked up. It's like you've been on 200, you've been on 150, test sip a week. Those levels, like, it's just not even comparable to 100. You're burning fat like eating ice cream. So it's just, again, autoimmune disorder. That's just a preface for all of you that are new. I have an autoimmune. I don't care. Six-pack without it. I'm on Retta also. Shout out to Pure Peptide. Sponsor in the link below. Faggot. Use the code. Hashtag faggot. And 2% off. But yeah, that's it's a great sponsor. No, but I think tests and like all of it, and then like just using Retta as like a tool to keep the weight off and stay lean. But that process can't happen right away. Like, I have a lot of things. The thing about might be moving, like New York full time, might have a place in Puerto Rico also. And it's like all these things going on. It's like, dude, you can't be going through panic attack. No, aren't working. You're just like, you're basically Nick. Testing. Dude, bruh, are we good? I'm just gonna go up here. Is that better? Okay. Uniballing it, Lance Armstronging it, testicular cancer in the middle of a very stressful period. Your fourth quarter, investor kind of like paperwork going through for accounting. You got the LLPs, LLCs, taxes, in case you guys don't know because you're brokies. Those are due in March for businesses, not like your April 16th or whatever it is, taxes for individuals. So that's a thing. And we have to open up new bank accounts because we had this like fintech, which sucked. I have to pick one. I haven't done that yet. It's kind of a big deal. I probably should do that, but I'm waiting for lawyers to handle something else. I did way more important. Dude, it's like, it's just the bureaucracy, the bullshit you go through is very annoying. It's very annoying. Let's check something here. Pending. Did it work? Still processing. Is it? Is this transaction processing? Let me just check. I moved some money for the long weekend. No, it hasn't left yet. It's 1:30. Nick's looking very lean on the show. Nick Fuentes, very lean. The beard's very red. Which is kind of endearing, you know? Kind of a youthful thing, I think, to have that type of Ed Sheeran type of hair. But he's definitely leaned out, you know, looks maxing 2026. I think that's good. I think that the character arc of Candace Owens in their rift, their former love, is like it's very playful right now at times. I think Candace is frustrated that Nick has not been attacked more for the things that he's said, whether it's stuff about young girls or hating women or stuff like this, that she seems to like find it very obnoxious that she the arbiter of all information, the next Joe Rogan. Because I think if you're going to be the next Joe Rogan and be this giant conspiracy theorist, and you see that Joe Rogan's kind of fading, just as like Mark Maron faded. How can I flow if the mic keeps fucking up? Make sure this is going. It's how am I supposed to flow? You can't have a show when it doesn't flow. You get like stagnation, like I'm a fucking like TikToker with like a tick. Like it doesn't work. I have to flow. I have neuroinflammation. You know, I'm battling. It's like brain cancer. I have to like deal with a fucking mic that doesn't work. Come on. Hold on. Let's see. I'm. Testing. Testing. Bruh. Testing. Bruh. Fucking amateur hour. I mean, what the fuck is Charlie? Whole alien thing is over. Whole alien thing is over. Mike, what the whole alien thing? Fix this mic. I'm not even fucking around. I'm gonna kill someone over this mic. I just have to buy better shit. I already said I was going to. It's my fault. I take full responsibility for the production issues. Still fat. I see it. I see it. Gravy, good, better, yes, love it. Okay, good. Yeah. 10 pounds. It's all here. So the face is less fat than how fat I am. Okay? And at the same time, I see different angles. I'm like, there's just no definition. It's like all fucked. Okay. That's fine. Very confusing. Do I have like a tumor? I feel like the guy from Total Recall. My belly is just... This girl in my bed last night, she's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's what's going to be on your ass, bitch. Your ass is going to be like a footstool for my belly. Shut the fuck up. Go order some Chick-fil-A. I want some tendies. This needs to be filled. Okay? I need the fuel to hit it. Okay? Shut up. Go order Chick-fil-A. And not only order it on your phone, because I'm busy right now, fucking go pick it up downstairs. Yeah, meet the guy. I'm not going to even tell you my fucking code for Uber Eats. You just have to fucking figure that out. You have to go into your phone, look at my phone number, because no one knows anyone's phone number anymore. They don't memorize shit. They just look at I don't know his phone number. He's your husband. You know, that's the type of shit we live in now. We're not using parts of our fucking brain anymore that keep us kind of like, you guys play online chess, play video games. You got to keep sharp. Got to do what you got to do, because it's like basic normal shit. Like, what's your child's birthday? I don't know. It's in my phone. You don't remember. I remember my first girlfriend's phone number, her address. I remember another borderline's number. But as it got further into like the mid 2000s, social media, 2014-ish, that girl, the most important of all of them, that died, that I would smoke shows, very, very intelligent. I shouldn't juxtapose it that way. It seems like I'm, very, very hot, also really smart. Like, also more smart than hot, but not from your perspective. You would walk into a mailbox if you saw her walking down the street. I'm not exaggerating. I have pictures of her right here behind the screen, because that's what you do when you have a bad bitch like that. And you're a widower. Sorry, a little too loud. But yeah, that's the way that cookie crumbles. Candace Owens. The bitch, it's like this playful rift with Nick and Candace where it's like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, we kind of like need to coexist to play off each other. Rachel Maddow, Tucker Carlson back in the day, or any, leftist media pundit versus a right winger. You need the rift. You need the friction. But there's also this thing with Candace, and Nick alludes to it about her IQ and feeling very uncomfortable with the fact that she's retarded. And she's self-aware. A retard that knows they're retarded. I know I'm retarded. Hey, I know I'm I know. You don't have to I know. It doesn't mean I can't be a rocket scientist. No, that's exactly what it means. Get me another jar of peanut butter, please. I want to... We're making that for lunch. You're just going to fuck it. It feels... Yeah. She wants to be Joe Rogan. The female black Joe Rogan. That's what she wants. And yet, Joe Rogan isn't as popular. Is it just because there's so many alternatives? And it's shocking how many there are. Is it because when you like push someone like a Nick Fuentes to the fringe that it's more interesting rather than like, exposure theory? Like if you're overly exposed, it looks bad. Like that's why like Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't do interviews. It's like it's better to be in the fray. Especially in social media, you almost have to go to your way to hide because it's like too much. It's like, okay, where were you? I was in a Ferrari. Now what do you want? I'm in a private Bugatti. Now where are you? I'm on a, an astronaut's like trip to Mars to do some like navigation for like condos for Israel. Like places around like the lake on the moon and Mars, whatever the fuck. And you have to keep like raising the stakes, and that's exhausting, especially when like you're trying to build traction. It's a very difficult thing to do. You know, you have to like be on, but like hiding. And so Candace doesn't, you know the thing about Candace, she doesn't do other people's shows that much as much as she should, because she can't, because she has no substance. It's all fake. If you watch her show, the antithesis of Nick is that no one watches his show. They watch the clips. They give the false impression, like liberals will think he's like more like evil or hateful than anyone else, and it's not even close to true. They have to watch the show. Conversely, if you watch Candace Owens, you realize she's an idiot. Nick is funnier in the clips because they're extreme, they're taken out of context, and they're short. You watch an entire show, it's hard because it's not just stand-up comedy, it's politics. In fact, a lot of the humor comes at the very end of the show when you're about to fall asleep. At least back in the day when it's on at 2 o'clock in the morning. Even still now, like I so reiterating the stuff about Israel for the normies, and then adding jokes and just not effectually, but just flowing with the show, with new like intertwining new topics that are like in the news, getting people involved, all the wording. But like, why? Like, why did the mic do that? I didn't hit anything. What did I do? What the fuck did I do? But that's the thing. You see aptitude when you watch Nick Fuentes' show. Because long-form content... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Trade alert. Shit. Hold on. We're working it. I see it. What's happening? Hold on. I have to go to emergency. 1 second. Let me just look at this. BHVN is moving. Why is it moving? I don't know. Biohaven. Let's go. What's up? You want to play? What just happened? That was a big move. Heavy buying. Went from, let's look at the 15-minute chart here. Biohaven's a stock that has multiple, I like the CEO, multiple drugs. They have like a combination JAK inhibitor, like 2 different forms of JAK, like a JAK1, JAK3 I like. They have lots of stuff in autoimmune disease, which I think is really important, and it looks like it might have a low barrier to entry, so insurers will get to it before T-cell engager therapy becomes a thing for people with lupus. The insurers are going to fight you on that. It's so expensive. It's like $300,000. Let's go. I have an autoimmune disorder, just in case you come in and you're watching the show now. I'm very sick, and I do this because I like it. I like to talk, despite having neuroinflammation, all these things. Let's go fucking go. Biohaven. Let's go. I like to trade. Stocks. I don't do cocaine, even though it looks like that. You imagine, I'm just hypomanic in general, but like when I'm really healthy, it's like amazing. You know, you're just like, God, he's so quick. I'm like, I know. It's nice. It's like I'm like the Usain Bolt of talking. Or like Vince Vaughn. Like Vince Vaughn's a good, like, shoot from the hip, very nice. High verbal IQ. Again, brain fog, dopamine lower because of neuroinflammation. You know, very sad story. Not the same, but still doing my best. Okay, so what happened was my alert for 1281 went off. I was in the stock around 1250. I've been like trading in and out of it. Kind of wanted to lower my position. Let's see what happens here end of day. I don't know. I'll watch it, keep an eye on it here. Thank God for those alerts. Some people just stare at their screen all day. Set some alerts. If you have some positions you're trying to cut down, you have an intent, or if you're like swing trading, I don't advise day trading. If you are, you're going to lose money unless you're, one of 3 people living on the planet Earth. But if you have like an area where you're like, oh, I'm going to trade this range, or you're trading around a long position and you're going to trade the range, you want to cut down maybe a rebalance. Alerts are great because you're not staring at a fucking screen. It's just such a waste of your time. Focus on research. Focus on reading, like, your notes from previous DCFs in Excel. Don't like stare at a screen and look at candles. It's a fucking retard shit. It's fucking a jar of peanut butter. That's what it is. You're retarded. You're fucking a jar of peanut butter and you're putting it back. Extra creamy. Disgusting. So just don't do that to yourself. It's monkey shit. It's like I don't know, like testosterone gurus online saying like, oh, I want my tip of my penis to feel good all the time. It doesn't. Well, that's why you have to add a little bit of like nandrolone on Tuesdays, and that'll hit you really well, and it'll like saturate into your tissue by the time you hit Friday, and you can go to the club and just grind on girls, and your penis will feel good. Are you a monkey? That's what it's like. The TRT shit and just like optimizing. Optimizing what? You can't think if you're that horny. You're not optimizing shit. Your dick isn't even optimized. I argue that all of us that are circumcised, our dicks are not optimized. They're overly sensitized. It's not good, you know? You want to be uncircumcised. So it's like you appreciate it more. Like a skinny person when it comes to food. Just checking to make sure. I don't know. I just want to check my levels for some reason. Okay, levels are good. All right, I'm gonna put the market back on here on my other screen. Can you see the chair that I broke? I was leaning in the other day. It's a fancy chair. What's that, like Hellman or something? Like a $1,200 chair. I fell back, and now you don't care because it's like, oh, fuck you. I'm like, yeah, but that sucks, man. It's like I don't want to spend $1,200 for no reason on another chair. Fell back, broke because of my heft. Clear sign that maybe I need to raise the retatrutide. I need to like go on more walks or something. I walk all the time. I love nature walks. I love all that shit. You know? I love it. Shit, look at it go. What is happening here? What is happening with this stuff? I like going outside, but I think at 100 nanograms per deciliter. Sorry, at 100 milligrams of test a week with 750 IUs of HCG. I have to look it up. I think I'm still in like around 30 on the estrogen level. I think my free T is probably going to be around like 12. I'm just going to say it. I know that my total test is going to be around 500. I can do better without TRT at that level. But coming off of it is scary as fuck. You also lose the glycogen. Yeah. Go, bitch. Go, bitch. Dude, can we get this? Can we play? Hold on. Hold on. I'm like looking at multiple things right now. I'm looking at like a wire coming in. Can we play? Yeah. Totally want to get the fuck out of this position. Let's sell some. Okay. Let's sell some. We need to cut down a bit here. It's a little scary with the potential margin call situation here. Okay, and then I was here. I was on my bank. Looking at my bank. Let's look at the bank. Which, yeah, let's look here. Let's just check. Let's check. Let's check if this is gonna work. The thing that I did, sending money. Ooh, nice. Nice. Love it. Why do I have to put a code in? 575. Go. There we go. Yes. Good. Good. Come on, load. Okay, hasn't hit yet, but has it left? Where even is my... Okay, it's in my pocket. All these codes, man. Hold on. Bro. Not good content. Sorry, I just want to check these wires. It's getting late. Okay. Okay. Checking. Yeah, I'm checking this wire because I'm doing kind of something. I'm like sending it to an account that the name on it's not quite the same, so I haven't opened up a new one. Wire sent. All right, we'll see. We'll see. It's a fintech. They're retarded, so I'm like crossing my fingers. Like they just don't know, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, and then Nice. Still gonna watch. Jesus. Well, I don't know what to do here. This is very confusing. It's up 10%. This stock was like, Biohaven was like $50, at its height. I don't know what to do here. I'd like to see it fall below 13, but I think it will. We're at 3 o'clock ish. I think it will. But I'm not even looking at the chat. What does the chat have to say? Should I sell it? What should I do, chat? What do you think? Should I be in Biohaven right now? Dude, look at fucking Bausch. The vein of my existence. Let's see. Bausch Health. Yeah, just brutal. Cool. All right, that's done. Back to it. I have to take a piss like a racehorse. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Dude, crazy movement. Crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it now that's over 13. It's like so expensive. Clearly there's tons of buying pressure. Like reversion to the mean. I don't know. I'd like to see it fall back to like 1280 and buy back in. It's a little rich right now. If it was at 9% at 11 o'clock, I'd be saying, uh-oh. Now I think it's going to finish at like 750, which is a point down. 1% is it's like 1290-ish. I don't think it's going to keep continuing into the end of the day. It could, but I just don't see the volume. This is kind of hocus pocus, ghost blocks. I don't see the volume spike. On the daily it's there, but it's been building since like January 6th. What to do, man? I don't know. I'm not going to buy more in SMCI until like 35. I want to see momentum. You got to be careful around this shit, Let's see. I wish that I could have like a 2-person pod and Fred Armisen was like my next door person. And we talked about like where our favorite coffee cake is and like, I don't know, just like little like places, like what we like to do when we're alone and we're like get ready for the night, but we're not going out. Are we buying Boursin cheese and some crackers? And we're going to put on like that Amazon Prime thing about Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's like, this is America. And Donald Glover, Danny Glover, Donald Glover, something Glover, not related to Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon, but he is a Glover of some kind, maybe. I don't know. He looks like him too. Like, I'm not trying to be racist, but like the skull shape. Okay, maybe I am. Maybe that. I still think there's something there. Very, very talented guy. I liked him on Community. The Mr. and Mrs. Smith show that he produced, wrote, whatever, that is underrated. That's a nice, like, kind of like relax, enjoy something wholesome. That's a fun show. And there's a new season coming. I could watch the new season of Night Manager. The problem is the antagonist, the bad guy in that show is kind of this gay, like, Spanish guy with the ring. I hear that Richard Roper's character, who's Hugh Lowry from Mr. House, Dr. House, comes back in the 3rd episode, but I'm just like, okay, well, sorry for the spoiler. You probably won't watch a miniseries. It's British, but it's very good. The first one is very good. I really enjoyed it. Oh, Dickie Roper. I'm still thinking about women and money. Like, how do you extract money from women? You make it seem like you don't need them. It's worked for me in the past. Investor-wise, I think that's the correct course of action. Let me try something here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Playing a little game here. Playing a little game with BHVN around 1290 and 13. I would like to see it fall in the 1280s, but if it doesn't, I'm going to play this game where we're playing into the close, holiday weekend. Let's stretch some people. You know? It would be a nice time to have some like macroeconomic news that causes the market to fall. The January effect is completely destroyed or delayed into February. You know? Like Snap? Look at the chart on Snap. I mean, Snap has that new deal with who's Snap's deal with Anthropic? To look at my notes, you know, like that 400 million users can't seem to make a profit. Is it Anthropic or is it another one? Let me see. Hold on. Perplexity. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. They need an AI thing to take advantage. I don't know. Maybe it's Perplexity will just be like a shopping AI. It'll be really focused to social media. Like, I don't know, interacting like an AI interface that's like primed for TikTok, but Snap has it now. I don't know. You just train on like user interactions in that regard. I've said in the past that like these things will know what you want to buy, and then like you'll want, you know, product A, and in the future you'll buy product X and think that's the thing you wanted originally. It'll force your confirmation bias to be more than two standard deviations from the mean, right? If A to C, A to D, you'll be at like A to Z, and you'll be like, Z is what I wanted. No, you're right. I first thought A, but that's the wrong choice. And it's like all based off of like subjective pretense and like tricking your mind. It's really sick, really disgusting, but it's gonna be fun. Oh shit! Fuck! Hold on. I can make another $1,100. Hold on. Let's go. It's so slow right now because I'm talking to you fuckers. If you cause me to lose money, I will end you. Come on. Kiss it. Kiss 13 again. Kiss 13. You're going to hear it. I can't lie to you about it. You're going to hear the trade. It'll say order filled. You'll hear it. It's in a British accent, no less. It's very nice, very posh. I love it. You know, it's very long. No, I'm sorry. What did you say? No, I have to check my schedule. Can you not put that bottle right there? Thank you so much. Yeah. So about that, I have to go over away, and my friends from Eton are coming in for the weekend, and going on a getaway. And so I just feel like it's not maybe the best time for me, but let's circle our wagons back. After the fox hunting season's fucked it up. Fox hunting season's over, and we can discuss this further. All right, marvelous. Ta-ta. It's hard to be a fat ass. I looked like Prince William when I was like younger. I really did. I looked so much like him. I gotta lose the weight. I think my skin looks better off tea. I really think I might get off of it. I just know that my energy levels, some of the brain energy, will be harder to garner to do this shit, like I'm talking to you guys, and like it'll be hard, but in some ways, like it's like weird. It's like an ATP synthesis or some background radiation that I'm like, oh, I'm the Hulk. I can actually go and talk to random strangers online and not feel like a fucking weirdo. There's this kind of delusion that there's someone listening, not this Mossad, but like someone else. It's like, oof, I'm gonna watch him and eat, I don't know, trail mix on a Friday at 2:00 in the afternoon or 3, whatever. You're right. It did exactly what I said. It didn't hit 13, went back down in the 1280s, whatever. I'm happy that I did what I did. No regrets. No regrets. RAGRET. Did the wire go through? Come on. Come on, stranger. Just give me some of that loving. Come on. Let's trick the bank. I don't think I'm going to be able to trick them. I have to open up a new bank account. God. I don't think I'm going to be able to trick these guys. Yeah. It seems incredibly unlikely. Unless it's one of those things where I have to log out and log back in. You know that thing with your bank where you like move money and then if you're logged in, it doesn't show up? I think that's retarded. You pay $15 a month for a service fee just for them to take your money and charge like interest against their spread and leverage your account, and you don't get to know your exact balance at all times. That shit's fucking crazy. Back in the day, they didn't have like 24-hour like card support. You were at a strip club, spent over your allotment. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. You're waiting on hold for like 2 hours to talk to someone that's like in another country about how like they're like, we're just here to protect you. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking lap dance. Let me do it. I want to do it. And you know, the girl like steals your phone in the back room. She's worried that you're a brokey and she's just covering herself. Do you feel bad? No, I don't feel bad. But then I feel bad when she doesn't give it back to you. Probably because I pulled it out midway through the dance and she just like ran with it. I'm like, maybe it was a bad idea. Kidding. Let's check. Just checking one more time. Should I play golf this weekend? Maybe. Maybe I should. I might play some tennis. I especially will play tennis. If we hit 13 again, I'll take some of those funds and play some tennis and get a lesson with my good friend. I just think I owe a lesson fee because my card was old. I canceled it. That'll be an awkward conversation. I said that I would update it online. Oopsie daisies. I want him to get his money. He has an interesting accent. He's from Montana. And I thought he was like from Czech Republic. I think it's just a speech impediment. Yeah, it's not nice of me, but I like him. He's really good at tennis. We play like he plays at 75%. We play points, and I win. I'm just like really arrogant about it. Like fuck yeah! I'm like, because it's the illusion that I'm like really good. I'm horrible. That's what I pay him for. It's like I'm better than you, and you suck. And it's like you have to pretend that's true so that I'm happy and you get paid. That's what I want. We're at Wimbledon. I'm Roger Federer. You're Rafael Nadal, and we're gonna play this up like that, and that's gonna make me happy. Speaking of which, Australian Open, it's back. A lot of tennis. Questions about the surfaces, about the new balls, and you know whether Alcaraz without a coach. You know he has like kind of a temporary coach or a team that's like kind of coachless, headless horseman. Lippin's Honor Stallions, Spain or Portugal, not sure. Are they born white? Then they turn black. Are they born black and then turn white? Well, that's not possible. That's not possible. Candace, your kids will always be named. Good for you to mix it up a little bit. They have a good chance of being Mensa members if they don't get any of your genes. So I'm not injecting as much, like so it's not like pulling it. No, it's just the weight. It's just general weight.
Trading connection lost.
Okay. Weird. I don't know. How long? I feel like 15 minutes, but it's got to. Let's check. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. To see, live in his ass and play like your mini robot. Pull him with strings inside his ass. And did you know that when it snows, I like to play with the dandruff of Amber Heard's shoulder, you see? Oh, baby, I get no kiss from a rose on the grave. Yeah, interesting. Sorry, it randomly went to my phone. I'm just checking. Like a rhinestone cowboy. So how are you guys doing? Yeah? You happy? Me too. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna go to lift weights. Maybe go for a walk first to get the sun, you know, and you know, be grateful about how retarded women are, I guess, and then I'm not one. You know. Oh! We're over 1290 on BHVN, so it's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay. Better. So, yeah, I'm in a Stop it. Tonight. Everything does not have this phone connect. Like I've turned off the cellular. I've turned off everything. Okay. I'm want you. Why are you connecting to my phone? Stop it. Dude. Hello. Well, it's just so aggravating, dude. So aggravating. Like, why do I have to turn off my fucking cell phone service so that I can talk to my fucking computer? Because what the fuck? The fuck is that? Break 13 again, please. Break 13 again. Anyways, let's look at X. Such a beautiful day. I'm talking to you fuckers. I used Grok to file a lawsuit. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm intention to file. I don't need to file. Christy Gnome's a fucking idiot. I'm like, fuck. Even like, I'm die. Just fucking die. Fucking turn off my phone because you keep connecting to it for some fucking retarded reason. While I'm Christy, no. Yeah, I did disconnect it. Go fuck yourself, Christy. No, no white person should have to pull out a fucking passport with a pop collar in a 2014 Bentley Continental GT. Yeah, it's a little old. It's a little old, but it still looks good. No one should have to do that. I have velvet dress slippers on. Sure. What country do you think I'm from? Can't flow, man. Can't flow because of the mic issue. I got to get like an XLR thing, a better setup. It's just so bad. Like, so bad. So unprofessional. You know? That's what this is. This is supposed to be professional. It's not. It's like a short, fat, retarded black girl opposite a midget on a fucking seesaw. That's the imbalance between the production value and the talent. Ashley St. Clair. Dude, this is what happens when you marry a Jewess. Like, Jewish men are sadomasochistic. They love their mothers and they want to marry someone. It's because they want to fuck their mom. They marry someone that they can be told to, bad boy, sorry mom, and then you get this like weird Oedipus complex where it's like you not only get to do what your mom tells you to do and be a good boy, then you get to fuck it. And our society, in terms of like maternal power, which is under this weird guise of oppression from the patriarchy all the time, yet women, are just astroturfed into areas of power all the time to undermine men, undercut them in the most like kind of mediocre circumstances. Product managers, project managers that tell you that you didn't follow protocol for some sort of like development of a app or a device, switch to hardware, and you have to file this report, or like she has to review. She doesn't know anything. They're just clogging men being happy. If we were allowed to hit them, they would shut the fuck up. I don't think there's enough police officers for us to like have any fear. If we just started slapping the bitch around when she talks too much, you give her a wide berth. But if she just what? Sorry, I'm sorry. What were you saying? I'm sorry. What was that? Okay. Why? Fucks with the flow so bad. Let's see how long I've been streaming, because I'm a little irritated at this point. I'm a little irritated. It's a beautiful day. You shouldn't be listening to me. You should be out there playing with your dog, asking other people if you can play with their dog like a freak, which is just sad that we're in a society like that now where no one has any, we're all Aspergian. No one has any sense of like, hey, let's communicate with each other outside of this fucking device that we have an inch from our face. Can I pet your dog? Ooh, don't talk to me. What are you? Are you gay? Are you weird? And I understand this at the gym. Men will ask me like, especially when I'm ripped, they're like, hey man, how do you lift so much weight? I'm like, I'm genetically superior to you and I don't want to be friends and I'm not gay. Thank you. Let me finish my sets. When you see a cute little dog, oh, it's so cute. After a certain age, just like not being married, you look like a freak. You know, it's like, oh no, it's okay. I have $8 million. I'm worth $8 million, and I'm trying to get to 100, so that I don't need to get married. You know, that's why I pay for girls' rent, and I have go on dates that way. That's what I do. So I'm sorry. I know I look for. I just want to pet your cockapoo. Is that okay? And I'm like the poor man's Andrew Tate that went to prep school. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I just want to pet your dog. I'm not going to molest your dog. It's like they treat it like it's their fucking like child. And we need to get back to touching grass. So, you know, I'm going to go out today. I'm going to get some of this sun. I'm going to really go for a decent walk because I did eat 2 fruit bowls today with dragon fruit base, not acai or acai, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it's better. The dragon fruit base is better. It tastes good. I don't care what you say. Add chocolate chips to that. Yeah, I get fat ass. I understand. I get it. But, I'm under a lot of stress. Just trying to like eat my feelings a little bit in moderation. 51 minutes. Okay. You've had enough of me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, nice angle jawline. Looked okay. It's getting there. It was so much worse a few weeks ago. Mwah, mwah. Looks max. Okay, enjoy. All right, beautiful people. I'm off.